This biographical disaster film by accomplished German director Wolfgang Petersen earned back nearly triple its $120 million budget following its June 2000 release. The 130-minute feature is based on a heartbreaking true event surrounding the unique and intense titular weather event that ravaged the Northeast Atlantic in October of 1991. For individuals from the affected areas like myself who saw the storm's power firsthand, this film certainly hits close to home. The opening credit sequence is a beautiful tribute to all those who make their living on the ocean, especially in Gloucester, Massachusetts. Although it takes some artistic license during the third act, the story follows a group of fishermen looking for the last big haul of the season, when their rickety fishing boat, the Andrea Gale, gets caught up in the massive nor'easter. The ship's captain, the ruggedly handsome George Clooney, leads the all-star cast with a decently believable Boston accent and plenty of charm, as his foolhardy determination unfortunately puts his fishing expedition at risk. He proudly reminisces with his female counterpart, Mary Elizabeth Mastriano, "You're a goddamn swordboat captain. Is there anything better in the world?" It's a poignant line that caps off a stirring monologue, one which is repeated at the end of the film with great effectiveness. Mark Wahlberg, John C. Reilly, William Fichtner, and John Hawkes make up his fisherman deckhands, with outstandingly relatable performances. The talented cast also includes the beautiful Diane Lane as the weeping girlfriend who stays ashore, Michael Ironside as the gruff boat owner, and a standout role from Rusty Schwimmer as the unlikely romantic foil for Hawkes. Meanwhile, Bob Gunton, Cherry Jones, and Karen Allen also contribute great moments in a parallel story that, although tense and interesting, really only serves to bog down the main event.
What's going on? No antenna, no radio. We're back in the 19th century. Skip, you want to call it quits, turn around? What do you think? Thinks he's a hell of a boat? With a hell of a crew. And a hell of a skipper. All right, then, Gloucester! We're coming home!
Backed by an inspirational and, pardon the pun, swelling score from James Horner, it's hard not to get swept up in the emotion of this film and its characters. 6 men lost deep at sea during the storm of the century, fighting for survival and for each other. One especially riveting scene arrives late when Clooney risks life and limb to sever a swinging anchor that threatens to fly back and damage the boat. The writing is on the proverbial wall from the outset, but your heart will refuse to read it. Masterfully directed by Petersen, the PG-13 rated nail-biter is well edited, perfectly blending gritty close-ups with gliding crane shots. Although a bit too cliche at times, this is an otherwise wonderful and realistic film with plenty of rewatch value. The Perfect Storm. Powerfully rewarding thriller with charisma. Now let's check out some of your reviews from the YouTube comments. Our scores, a 7 and an 8. You applauded the acting and action, but faulted the plot, even though it was based on real events. You thought The Perfect Storm was cool. It certainly helps that I grew up just down the road from where this picture takes place, but I've always enjoyed it every time I watch. I thought it was great.